Good morning, pipsqueaks. Welcome to Wednesday. It's hump day. And I'm a day late, but happy 2-year anniversary to Avalon. Technically, this would be the 2-year anniversary of the first stream, right? Didn't we must have streamed right after we debuted, right? There's no way we like debut and then took like a few day break, right? I should have double checked that beforehand, actually. Good morning, everybody. Good time zone. My name is Galleon, hired captain of First Stage Production Ian's Group Avalon. And I've been saying that for a hot minute now. I wanted to just sort of, you know, obviously today's gonna be a very chill day. I kind of wanted to just reminisce and just think about, you know, what's happened over the 2 years that I've been here. Oh my god, there's so many videos to go through. Currently, I have 486 VODs, live stream VODs of, available right now. 486 over 2 years. That's a lot. My god. Even though I've been sort of slowing down on streaming recently, that is still a very consistent amount of everything, truth be told. God damn. You played the animal fighting game as a collab the day after debut? Party Animals? No. Party Animals was... Wait, you say the week after? The day after? No, that was like a week after. Let's see. We streamed that February 3rd, so that was like almost exactly a week after. Let's see, we did the debut, we did the quiz show after the debuts, we did the debut 2.0, and then it was Pal World. Pal World was the first official game that we played. My god, we did a Zatsu exactly 2 years ago. Holy fucking shit. Time really does move in a loop. It was just the Zatsu 2.0. I say just but those are very important. You're like, okay, this guy just debuted. What the fuck is he like? And then you just never get a debut 2.0. You're like, oh, okay, well, I didn't want to know about you anyway. Man, 486. Man, I'm really curious really quick. Let me whip out the calculator button. Dude, I didn't know that keyboards come with a button that opens up your calculator. I just found that out recently. You're my favorite member. Thank you. I don't know why. I'm just a little guy. It does. I have a full keyboard with a number pad. And above the number pad, there is a button. There's a button for pressing the keyboard. This is the very top right button. And it opens up the keyboard or the calculator app. Yeah. So let's see. 2 years, 365 times 2 is 430. 430 divided by 2 equals 365. Which means that if you multiply 365 by 2... After 2 years, that is 730 days. And then you subtract that by the amount of videos we've done. The amount of live streams we've done. 486. 244. Wait. Hold up. I'm mathing. That's like a 60%. That's like a 66% uptime, right? That's almost exactly like a 66% uptime. Maybe you can round up and say it's just 67%. It's almost there, yeah. For some reason, I feel like I could do better. Dude, high key, dude, seeing the numbers like that, I'm like, wow, 486 streams is so many. And then I see like how many per day, and I'm like, or how many per year, and I'm like, we can get those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. Maybe we could do a little bit better. Congrats on consuming 2 years worth of Joja Cola. That's not true. That is not true at all. Well, recently I have been drinking a little bit more Joja Cola, but I've been trying to slow down on my consumption. I got the little cans. I had the little soda cans, so it's not as much. I'm taking them like how a drug addict has to microdose instead of like going cold turkey so they can slowly wean off of it. I am going to be slowly weaning off of the Joja little by little. You had one of Mountain Dews yesterday? Yes, I did. I had 1 Mountain Dew and 2 little Joja Colas because we were playing Dungeons and Dragons together. Yes, I did enable myself just a little bit. But they're the little cans. They're the little cans. It's okay. So, thinking back, 2 years ago, what was I thinking? By the way, everybody, thank you so much for all of the memberships and the supas. I'll most likely be reading them at the end of the stream, just because I'm so tired right now. I'm so very, very tired, and I want to try to wake myself up before I thank you guys, because I don't want it to sound half-assed. You know what I mean? It's not half-assed. I'm putting all my effort into it, but I don't want it to sound half-assed. But if you drink 2 little cans, isn't that just 1 normal can? I don't know. Let's see. Wow, that's so helpful. The serving size says 1 can. What's the liters? What unit of measurement do we use again? 7.5. No. Holy shit. 26 milligrams of coffee and a tiny coffee. 26 milligrams of caffeine in one of these tiny little bastards. That's actually insane. Wait. 7.5 fluid ounces. Why does the caffeine content also say 26 milligrams out of 20 or out of 7.5 mil fluid ounces? Man, I don't understand anything. You know what? Can I complain about this? Why the fuck is it so hard to look at nutritional facts? There should be like the nutritional facts that we have nowadays. We should still have that, but there should be like an abbreviated like factoid on the back. It's like, this is like, you should have like this much a day for a healthy dosage. You should have, this contains this much of this, about roughly compared to this much. You know, like there should be easy comparisons instead of saying like, oh yes, there is 35 milligrams of sodium in this. I'm like, cool. Is 35 milligrams a lot? I don't know, and they don't tell me. Sounds like you need to wake up more. Yes, I'm gonna wake up by getting mad. Oh, I had my second therapy appointment on Monday, and we're still setting foundational stuff up. We're talking about stuff that's more educational and learning rather than being, how do you say, rather than like finally jumping into my own personal stuff. But I did mention at some point, oh god, my brain is failing me. I know what I was talking about, but I forgot about it. We mentioned talking about oh wait, no, that's not what I was talking about. Fuck. We didn't talk about like how. No, we didn't really talk about that because that was at the very end. It was a cliffhanger. We had a cliffhanger therapy session. That's why I fucking can't remember what we talked about, because it was a cliffhanger therapy session where we're waiting for the next session to finally cover it because we ended like where we started talking about it right as the session was ending. So reset, mental reset. Let me just say that I'm excited to work with this therapist, because I think I mentioned it before last week, that he's pretty relatable in a lot of ways, and also he knows what VTubers are, which kind of scared me at first. I didn't know what to think about that. I wasn't sure what to think about him being aware of VTubers. I remember when I was in my session, I didn't phrase it like I was a VTuber. Well, I guess I kind of did. I didn't tell him everything, but I did like tell him that my job involved working for like a Japanese company, and I do streaming, you know. I kept it very, not to say vague, but I kept it very broad. You know, as we talked, he was just like, just curious, are you a VTuber? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I am. I didn't tell him like my job or anything like that, like specifically like who I am or what company. But it was very funny for him to just be able to, like, without any explanation, he just knew. He just knew it. I was like, oh, wow. Well, that saves a lot of explanation then. He sussed you out so hard. He did a really good job. And he's very well aware of, you know, the internet, you know. So, I'm not sure exactly what to think about it. How it's going to affect what steps we take for therapy. I don't think it'll change much. He seems very mature with how he handles stuff. So, I guess I'll just say that I'm excited to see more going forward, I guess. I'm not sure. He clocked you so early on. It's better to get out of the way early then, isn't it? At least he didn't say, are you perchance a pirate? I would have fucking left the meeting. I would have gotten a new therapist. I would have been out. I would have been so out so fast. You wouldn't even have time to blink before I was gone. I know Evelyn doesn't have a leader, but the first time I saw you, I thought you were the leader. No, I can't lead a fucking... I can't lead myself to fucking do anything. Much, let alone lead other people. I think it's good he understands the space, so that might help you talk about things easier. Yeah, at some point we ended up talking about the, like, making concessions, or I basically explained sort of like my work day or my typical day. And, what was I saying? I guess just the fact that he kind of gets like the streaming environment is pretty helpful. Why he could have been a pipsqueak? That'd be really bad. I talked about it before. On New Year's, I talked about how, like, if I was starting to think about therapy and I was going to try going, and now I do. I've gone to 2 sessions so far, and I'm not expecting much out of them until we start really getting into like difficult topics. So right now it's very surface level. I'm excited for more, but I stated, like, if my therapist somehow miraculously is a pipsqueak, that would just be a fat no-go for me, because first off, I do trust a therapist to not, you know, to not do anything weird with the information they find out. But also, I just don't feel comfortable talking about it, even though it's supposed to be like an uncomfortable feeling to talk about things that are troubling you. I guess it's not supposed to be uncomfortable, but I think they would already understand me too much. They might say things that I need to hear or want to hear, rather than what I should hear. Yeah, I don't think any pipsqueaks would ever cross that line, but I think they would have a specific predisposition to me immediately. Yeah, big conflict of interest. Even if they don't intend to. Like, some things can be done, like, you know, subconsciously. I think it's important for the therapist to not be associated with work. Pipsqueak in therapy shouldn't really be like that. Yeah, if they were a pipsqueak, I don't think they should ever tell me. Because that would affect the way I think, too. That would definitely change a lot. Okay. Actually, no. New Year resolution. I'm saying it. I'm saying the resolution word. I know it's almost February, but I'm coming up with one. I gotta stop... I gotta stop jumping ahead. I have this tendency... I don't know when it started. Definitely a long time ago. I have a tendency to sort of skip forward in my thinking. I'm sure a lot of people relate. Sometimes when I'm talking and I feel like I'm about to over-explain something, I'm like, oh, nobody wants to hear me over-explain. And so I'll sort of like cut it dry. And I've been doing that a lot. I think a lot. I've been doing that a lot since all of last year. I've sort of been cutting myself off from talking more about like what I'm thinking about. Like I'm doing right now. Like I'm doing right now. I'm thinking too hard. What am I thinking? I have a natural blocker, which I think is good, but also I need to like fine-tune it a little bit. You were raised to think that? You've been unlearning it? It's really hard. I think this shit started in school for sure. And I'm not using you guys like therapy, by the way. I'm not using you guys like therapy, but I'm sort of like doing some introspection right now on myself because I'm really curious about... I'm curious about it too. Definitely didn't feel like bothering people with long explanations back in the day. I keep things very short. Lack of sleep will also cause the pauses. No, it's not that. I can definitely tell it's not that right now. Combining words to explain to exactly explain what inside the head is hard indeed. Man, we should all be able to just communicate through like brain waves. You know what I mean? Let's just fucking hook up microchips to each other so you guys can be like, all right, resonating to Gale Galleon frequency. Is feeling good. I feel good. I mean, dude, look at the chat. If anything, we're contributing to the conversation because we also want to talk about it. Yeah, I know. It's this is definitely something I should talk about with my therapist because it feels so important. I will say though, very obviously, you guys know that there's a lot of shit that I can't talk about on stream, just like contractually, and it's shit that I would love to just like talk about. My opinions, there's a lot of current events that I would like to talk about, that really grind my gears, you know, stuff that grinds my gears. I got a big mouth, and I got a lot of things I want to say using it, but I can't. I'm sure that impacts a lot of the way I feel too. You know, housing crisis wasn't built in a day, and all that shit. I feel like my brain's been so focused on quote unquote the housing crisis for like a really long time now. I didn't start thinking about it that often or that frequently until like 2024. So it's been pretty predominant in my brain. By the way, housing crisis is basically just shorthand for politics, by the way, guys, but we can't talk about it. Can't talk about politics. It's unhealthy to have someone. Oh, but it's healthy to have some. I thought you said it was unhealthy to have someone to talk about these things, and I'm like, yeah, I know. That's what I learned early in my life. You can't talk about shit. Huh? Yeah. No, I don't know. I feel very stifled because there's just so much I want to say and vent out. I need a fucking hashtag Discord vent channel. You know what I mean? And like, of course, I could talk about it with the boys. But I don't know, I just have this like lingering feeling about so much that pisses me off. And I do, you know, I think as much as I rage and scream on games, you know, it's not often I actually get like mad at something, but I just feel like there's so much to be mad about recently. Now, I'm not trying to instigate anything or make anybody else feel mad. This is just how I feel, but I'm trying to dance around it as best as possible. There's just so much. You know, recently, after I started taking my break, I'll go on Twitter, and I used to see so much VTuber stuff. I used to see stuff from the Holostars boys. I used to see stuff from, you know, Niji. I used to see stuff from other companies, indies. I used to see so much VTuber stuff, and as soon as the new year hit, all I see is just housing crisis. All I see is just housing crisis, and I'm just glued to it over and over. So many things happening all at once, all at the same time. I spend hours in bed on my couch after making lunch, just scrolling. I don't see anything VTuber anymore. At all. I don't even see FSP. My Twitter doesn't even show me FSP stuff anymore. I barely see, you know, fan stuff on my timeline. You did hear recently that the Twitter algorithm changed again? I don't doubt it. And that's just that kind of stuff that pisses me off. So no Pipsqueak stuff. I have to check the hashtags. But I've been really bad about it because I've been trying to. Well, no, I've just been doom scrolling. That's just really what it is. I just get stuck in it like a fucking sheep. It's just constant staring. And yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before, I did something good one day. I did something good one day on Monday. I took breaks. I took breaks from what I was doing on the computer and on my phone, and I just sat my phone down, flipped it upside down, and, you know, played with Pup for a while. Just completely disconnected from everything as best as I could. I still needed to keep doing that. I need to keep that up. But I couldn't stop reaching my hand towards my phone, you know what I mean? It's like a fucking siren song. Like five or six times I noticed that like my hand will just like unconsciously like reach over to go and check what's happening on Twitter. And I'm like, fuck, this thing's got me. I would pull my hand back, of course, like I didn't touch it. But it's just so evil. Being on Twitter, it's such a nasty little environment. Not you guys, by the way. There's Twitter, and then there's Pipsqueaks and Avalites, FSP. That's different. Completely different beast. But man, it is. I think I have like some sort of association with it. You know, going on a Twitter make me angry, and so it make me upset to scroll on it, but I'm still scrolling on it because I need to know like more stuff. Rysar, by the way, thank you very much for the redirect. Welcome in cupcakes. It's me, Gale. It's your buddy Gale. Hope you guys are ready for an unforgettable luncheon. Welcome in. There was a recent study about students that didn't use their phone for like a month as an experiment, and most said the depressive thoughts or feelings definitely disappeared. That sounds fucking nice. That sounds really fucking nice. Sometimes I wish I could stop using Twitter because I feel like I look at the worst parts of it, but I can't exactly do that, you know. Well, you know what I need is my fucking feed to change back to VTubers, man. Why is it all housing crisis? Oh man. So many things make me so angry now. So many things are making me so angry. The following tab helped you instead of using the For You page. But not everything that I want to see is you know, just following, because like if I want to see fan posts just like by scrolling, that'll never pop up on For You or on the following, right? Right, yeah. You need to go on a liking spree of what you want to see and fix your algo. It's not pulling up anymore. Here we go. I'm gonna go through my I'm gonna go on my Twitter really quick. I'm gonna tell you guys what I see. My own going live post. A vague tweet about Overwatch that looks like a political post. A political post. A political post. Someone getting evicted due to their rent. Someone talking about politics. Some shit. I don't even know what this is. Someone talking about coding. I'm not a coder. I don't know why I'm getting tweets about coding. Politics. 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 Google, which could be conflated to be politics. 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 No, actually, no. That one was not politics. That one was about video game music. Politics. 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 I will scroll until I see one VTuber post. I'm gonna scroll until I see one VTuber post. No. No. Oh, there's one. Fuck. My plan. Okay, that one doesn't count. No, 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 no. Endgame. You know what? Fuck it. Arknight's Enfield. I'm lumping you in with VTuber posts. It's like finding a diamond in the fucking mine, dude. My sister Galleon said something. Hold up. She's telling me to go change my Twitter settings. There's a way to not show certain posts. Oh yeah, no, I do it. I go on a spree of not showing things I'm interested in, and it still pulls up because everything's a fucking lie. Oh, I'm getting angry. Oh, I'm getting angry again. Everything's a fucking lie nowadays. What is it? Let's see. Interests and topics, huh? Oh wow, that's a lot of blue checks on shit that I don't give a fuck about. What the hell? Oh my god, there's so much garbage I don't give a fuck about. Go into topics and unclick all the things you want to. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. There's easily 200 things that are checked off that I never gave a fuck about. Okay, well, I'll be purging this while we chat today. You had to do that to avoid posts about shit. You know how shit gets in here, by the way? Things pull up into your interests on here. I'll bet you because you stare at something for more than 2 seconds. It's the same reason that TikTok knows what you want to see, because it'll only show you things that you've ever like watched for more than 2 seconds. It'll show related things to things you've watched for like 2 or 3 seconds. It's all a fucking... Oh, dude. Talking about that makes me angry too. We can keep that on there. Don't give a fuck about... Why the fuck is Apple an interest of mine? I don't give a fuck about Apple. I don't fuck... Artificial intelligence? Do you think I'm a fucking loony? Piss off. Okay, BL is listed as an interest on here, but I will neither confirm nor deny anything. Legit, if you hover over a tweet, they count it as engagement. It's so fucked up, isn't it? It should only count as engagement if you fucking click or like. I hate this. I hate everything in the world. I hate everything in the world nowadays. Works the same on YouTube Shorts. Yep. So true. What the fuck is backstage? I don't give a fuck about Battle Royale games. Beach life? You know, we keep Blender. Business and finance. Okay, you can miss me with that bullshit. Business personalities, miss me that shit. News outlet. Celebrities? No. Chainsaw Man? Yes. News outlet. Cheesecake Factory? I've never even seen a Cheesecake Factory post. What the fuck? Do they take those things from the posts you made? Like you post a word and they take it into the interests? I don't know how exactly it works. But what I do know is that it should not be a thing. I hate that. Man, I'm gonna be having a good time purging all of this. Maybe you mentioned you love cheesecake. Oh yeah, I forgot. My Google Home is listening to me, and it's selling my data to Twitter and every other website on the internet to sell me targeted ads. Forgot about that. Dude, this is the kind of shit that gets me fucking irritated. I fucking hate everything, dude. I fucking hate everything. You guys, I'm a great person, I swear. However, I will beat the living shit out of whoever the fuck's idea it was to say like, I think we should invade people's homes and just sell data. Sell their data. We should install cameras on all of our smart appliances. Oh, it's so that, you know, why the fuck does Alexa have a fucking camera on it? There's no reason that your Alexa should have a camera on it. There's no fucking reason. There's never been a reason. Did I tape it? It has like a physical camera blocker that you can toggle, but it just shouldn't exist in the first place. This is in fact the bad place. Dude, it's just like that one sitcom series, The Good Place, but instead of dying and going to heaven, we're alive and stuck in hell. Huh. Okay. You really fucking think Elon Musk is an interest of mine, X? You would fucking say that, wouldn't you? Psychopath. Fucking psychopath. Girl, no wonder your brain is scrambled. Get that shift out of your goofy goober account. Yeah. I want to see puppies and rainbows, dude. I know the world's fucked. I don't need to be blasted onto my eyes every day. I already know it is. I don't give a fuck about fashion. Why is fashion on here? You actually do use the camera on yours? Your grandpa calls you on his Alexa. Oh, that's fucking right. When they first announced it, when they first released it, that was like their big targeting campaign. Is call your family through your Alexa. Oh man. 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 I can't speak. Whatever I want to say, I can't speak, dude. Anyone who has red jeans obviously cares about fashion. Duh. Thank you. I knew you'd come around finally. Finally, you get what I'm putting down. Oh yeah. Staying nice and warm, Captain. I am staying nice and warm. I slept really good last night, actually, even though I slept really fucking late. Because I have to wait so long for my schedule to get approved, like the night that I sent it in. And I didn't want to miss out on today's stream, so I stayed up and made sure that I could set everything up. But fucking, you know what I want to say is that I've been keeping myself occupied, and it's not exactly the most productive thing to do, but it does make me very happy. It's I've been playing this new game that I assure you none of you motherfuckers have ever heard of it. It's a game called Elin. E-L-I-N. And I'll show you a picture of it. Images. Images. It looks like this. Perry, thank you very much for the Aka Chaka. I'll be doing a thorough thanking after all of this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nihilism 2026? No, I don't want that to be a New Year's resolution. That fucking blows. I hate nihilism. Cynicism's okay. Nihilism, let's not be nihilistic. I know you're being sarcastic though, don't worry. I'm sorry, things have been rough. This is Ellen. It's a little... Okay, this looks very gory, actually. What the hell? This is not what I'm normally seeing. Actually, maybe it is. Let's see. Can I get a better picture that isn't a bunch of dead bodies on the ground? This game has so much to it. This game has so much to it. So, you play as a little character. You can design them with like their different customization options. And it's basically like a fantasy life simulator. Imagine like Mabinogi back in the day, if you guys know about that. You can literally build a house on like a little plantation, and if you want to like get more farmlands, you can go out and stake claim. You can build houses, get residents, they can do jobs and stuff. But there's also like dungeon exploring aspects of it. You can go out and fight like crazy monsters, get loot and gear and stuff like that, and make money. There's a lot of money making in this game, by the way. There's a lot of money making in this game. It's very simple. It's very simple and so complex at the same time. It's got like a billion different skills you can get into, a bunch of attributes they can raise by eating good food, which is crazy because my most varied diet has come from playing a stupid little game like this. I'm eating veggies in this game, guys. I'm eating fucking vegetables in a video game. You're downloading this right now. It is so fucked up, and it is such a time sink. Imagine anime RuneScape mixed with like fantasy life. It's like Stardew Valley. Imagine if Stardew Valley was expanded upon with like 20 times the amount of different mechanics that you could put into it. You know, as an exaggeration. I was like, Papa's going crazy. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. Stardew Valley is all ready for the mentally unwell. Is that true? I thought Stardew Valley was a pretty chill game. I mean, it's cute. You get to go romance little NPCs. Oh, you can romance NPCs in this game too, by the way. And you can fuck them. It's not like graphic or anything like that. But there's an option that'll pull up with some characters in this game. I clicked it once because I was really curious. It said, the dialogue box said, interested in a little tale tonight? And then it said, the character you're talking to says, sure, I'll buy you. You can hoe yourself out in this game and make money. You make a pretty substantial amount of money too by hoeing yourself out. It's fucking wild the amount of things that goes into this game. It's $20. This game is $20, but it's still early access. And yet it feels like there's just so much going on in this game. There's just so many things. The level of like decorating you can do, the amount of like craftsmanship you can dive into, the amount of combat mechanics that they have. They've got magic, you know, all the works. It's so much. Get that bag, I guess. I got that bag and I lost -1 karma. There's a karma meter in this game. Currently, my karma is over 100, which is, it turns me into like a god. Not literally, but I'm a very good person in this game. I have over 100 karma. But I did lose one singular karma for hoeing myself out once. I just wanted to test the waters. I just wanted to see what would happen, okay? Is it good to have much karma? You do get a benefit for having over 90 karma, where more rare monsters will spawn. Oh, that's why that's been happening. I've been seeing a lot of rare monsters, and they drop pretty good loot. So yeah, it's pretty good to have good karma. But if you have really bad karma, you can go join the Thieves Guild and go work on the black market. I will say there's a lot of fucked up stuff that you can do in this game, just because it's very open-ended. But it's more like, do you choose to do those things, you know? Because you can go out and, you know, hire people for your property, for your farm or your town, or you can buy them if you wanted to from somebody who sells people. Are the monsters romanceable too? You can actually customize your villagers' appearances. And while there isn't strictly, you know, you can't make everybody a monster. There's like a select amount of things you can turn them into. But technically you can turn villagers into monsters. I'm sorry, bye. There's a lot of fucked up things you can do in this game. I'm telling you guys now, I can never play this game on stream. Not because of what I would do, just because of like the content, dude. The content matter. This game is going beyond Harvest Moon. Dude, this is like if Harvest Moon and GTA met up. This is the equivalent of Harvest Moon and GTA getting put into a blender and spitting out a smoothie. You guys should try it. You guys should try it and be baffled at what goes on in this. Didn't expect that content warning. There's also a lot of mods you can install on the workshop for like different characters. Like you can get like different little avatars. You can customize it and all this kind of stuff. It's very open-ended. A lot of mod capability. A lot of content in the game. And oh my god, I'm so sick of fucking dying in this game, dude. Every time you die, there's a chance you suffer permanent stat loss. Oh my god, I've died so much in this game. I lost so much of my, like, my health, my mana, my stamina, my strength, my endurance, my dexterity. All of this stuff because I keep getting fucking killed by stuff. My defense was so low for so long and I didn't know why. It's because I was wearing all a bunch of evasion gear, and I would get like hit once, and I fucking crumple like a sheet of paper. Is it easy to play if you're a gamer noob? Absolutely not. No, this game is extremely complicated to play. Well, there is a I think the tutorial in this game is pretty good. But there is a lot. There's a lot of like management, micromanagement stuff. I don't think a gamer noob would enjoy it very much. I think it's for people like me that have played so many games in their lives that we need something like very challenging. There is an easy mode though. There is an easy mode though. But I don't know how much of a difference that makes. What's the title? It's called Ellen. I'll type it in chat. It's not called Ellen Game, but it's just the title Ellen. It's on Steam. Like MapleStory and Minecraft, kind of hard, but doable status. If you think Minecraft is hard, then this game would be... It'd be like playing permadeath mode. Oh my god, my monitor is so dusty. I need a dust today, I think. Animal Crossing is noob friendly. Yes, it is. Animal Crossing is extremely noob friendly. This game is not. This game is not. But thankfully, there's like ways to search up items and recipes to make it really easy. But there's too much for a noob gamer. It's way too much. This game is gonna spit in your face and call you hopefully I can watch you play one day. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would play this on stream. Sounds like the game is for masochists. It is! It was made for me. It was made for me! This hole was made for me! Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna explain. So in this game, you can make money called Orens. O-R-E-N-S. Okay, that's the base currency. It's like gold coins, and then there's also gold bars, which are used to upgrade your village. You can buy new recipes with it. You can hire new people. You can buy wagons and tents and stuff like that. There's also the currency of old tickets, which you can use to gamble and raffle at. Oh, there's also a giant casino where you can go gamble and get poker chips. There's also the some other currency I've never even heard about called Eco Pens or something like that. Ecopo, which is like you get that for recycling. You also get a currency for called Old Metals, which you can trade to these old dwarves out in the fucking freezing north or the freezing east, actually, for like rare weapons. There's also the currency of gold, silver, and bronze rusted coins or lucky coins, which you could use for gacha in the game. And but if you don't know what they do, you will never know. If you don't know what they do, you will never find out, because it's so esoteric. Gamers who low-key hate themselves got it. That's me. Wait, let me show you guys the casino. Wait, Ellen, I want to show you guys the casino because it's really pretty. Wait, can you show me a better picture, please? Why is everything on fire in this? Oh, that's right! There's another thing in this game that really pisses me off. Enemies that can shoot ice, fire, and acid can destroy your equipment and your items in your, like, inventory. It's so evil. It's evil. Alright, I can't find a picture of the casino, unfortunately. Oh! No, here's a picture. I found exactly one that sort of fits the criteria. Look at this. It's so pretty and cute, and they've even got little Moogles in there. Can you be a snail in this game? They got transgender potions. I did see a potion of like, it was called like potion of kitten. And I was too scared to drink it because I thought it would permanently turn me into a cat. Because I honestly believe that can happen. Wait, really? Yes, there's a potion of hormone. If you drink it, it changes your gender. Looks like adult called penguin. Kinda, yeah. It is single player though. It is a single player game. The gender fluid. Drink it and let us know. Wait, let me boot up. I'll boot up the game really quick. And I'll find my potion of cat. I'll close the game and not save, but I'll find out if it turns me into a cat. It's a game for people who don't want their handheld in games. Yeah, it's extremely open-ended. There's a main story, by the way. There's like a main quest line about the world, but I've not been following along with it very much because it's been kicking my ass. Dude, a level 4 dungeon? I was getting walled. I was getting, like, my ass kicked by the boss of a level 4 dungeon after, like, I put 20 hours in this game. I was still getting my ass kicked after 20 hours. It's fucked up. It's all fucked up. All right, let's see. Am I in town? Thank God. Cat. Potion of catification. Here, I'll show you guys on screen. It doesn't tell you anything about... Like, items in this game barely tell you anything. You kind of just have to drink it and find out. I just took the screenshot just now. The potion of catification. I'll drink it. Will I go nya? Wait, where is it? Thankfully, I can click it and it'll just show me which crate I stored it in. You are so beautiful to me. Oh, there's also a potion of mutation, which you can drink it and you can grow mutations out of your body. Fuck. Where is it? I have too much stuff in this game. There's too many damn items. Potion of catification. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. This is me. This is me right here. I'm going to show you guys what I look like after I drink the pot. Dude. Are you serious? Thankfully, it's not permanent. Oh, wow. Actually, wait. It's actually really good. Like, do I keep all of my stats? Wait, it's actually so strong. Wait, it gives you so much speed, stealth. Gives you flurry. And a bunch of other stats. Holy shit. Okay, that's actually kind of goated. That's kind of goated. Not even a hot animal-human hybrid, just a cat only. Indeed. You just turn into a cat. You can also have people join your party, as per typical RPGs. But there's also a skill called riding, and while you would imagine you can use riding to ride like a horse, a donkey, goats, llamas, alpacas, you can use it to ride your friends, people. You can mount them into battle. Kind of like water jousting. And then you can also have somebody ride you. It's called symbiosis or something like that. You could have somebody ride you instead. And so you can have this fucked up like totem pole where you're riding one of your friends and then one of your friends is riding you. And you can go into battle like that as a triple stack totem pole. Mount Your Friends is a different game. I loved Mount Your Friends. That was a fun fucking game. The first one. The second one, not so much. The first Mount Your Friends? Actually, no, I liked both. I liked both. Both are pretty fun. Tall man in game. We're just 3 little guys in a trench coat trying to get into the R18 movie. Oh, you can picture his horse go. Nay, Winnie. I would love to have like a sprite that I can use for this game, because as you guys can like saw before, like it's vaguely Gale coded, right? Just vaguely. Oh, I have a gun lance in this game, by the way, that I got. It's like a legendary item, and it shoots bullets every time I stab somebody. It's fucking awesome. Someone gifted you Mount Your Friends, but you never played it. It's actually an insanely fun game. It's like a physics-based Jenga stacking game with like, I guess, quote unquote rock climbing, but it's not rocks that you're climbing. It's your friends. It do be brown hair, either a black guy or an eye patch. That is the eye. That's my Sharingan. Okay, there's an eye underneath that was given to me by a family clan member, and I've been passed down a generation's worth of power. Just one single generation. Head looks like you, because the clothes not so much. Yeah, there's not a lot of good clothes options, unfortunately. I could have gone with like pure white, probably. You have personal lore in this game? I do. It was completely randomized. You don't get to pick your lore. You hit the random button and you just get what you're served. And I like that, actually, because it's kind of like a roguelike in a way. Oh yeah, the dungeons are like a roguelike. You guys know Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? We played it before on stream. You would go into like these different areas and you would travel down staircases, and there would be like items everywhere you can pick up, and monsters will come and defeat you, and it's turn-based like that. It plays like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's that might be why I like the combat so much. We played it for 5 minutes. We had 2 streams, I think, right? I think we did 2 streams of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Or was it just 1? We did 2 streams, yeah. Oh my god, they were like a month apart too. Oh my god, that was in 2024! Fuck. Fuck who? Speaking of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I finally got my hands on it, and it's kicking my butt. I don't know how you managed to play it so well. It's hard. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is hard. It can definitely be hard. This Ellen game is like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on steroids. Stardew Valley, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and GTA all got put in that blender. How's Hytale with the voice? I haven't played Hytale in a bit. I think the game can be fun, but as it is right now, I'm not super duper invested into it. I made a couple of portals though. I made a couple of portals for going to different areas of the map. Like, I put my time in. I think I might have, like, the last time I played Hytale, I think I cleared everybody's playtime by like double. I played a lot more than they did, but I wasn't really super duper into it. As a kid, it took mine and my brother's brain power and skills to finish Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, they don't really tell Pokemon fans about how this game was based off of like an old Japanese game. Was it called Suikoden? Yeah. No, not Suikoden. It's something else. I don't remember. What game is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon based on? There's a specific game. But I guess Wikipedia says it was based off of Rogue, which is an old-ass game, which kind of inspired a lot of games back in the day. My membership can drink to 2 years. Cannot believe it's been that long. Trying to decipher this. My membership can drink to 2 years. Looks at 21 months. Oh, because anniversary. 2-year anniversary. Sorry, brain doesn't work. Welcome back. Welcome back. Don't worry, guys. I swear to God, I still got a working piece of meat up in here. I gotta get back to unchecking all these damn tags on my Twitter now. We can keep gacha games on there. I like looking at gacha games. Global economy, turn that shit off. Gingerbread, turn that shit off. Gardening, turn that shit off. Gaming, retail, turn that shit off. So much. Turn off Google. I don't. There should not be 3 Google interests on my Twitter. Politics off. Off. House. Why am I getting houseplants as an interest on here? Why? Did you know it's your birthday today too? Today's my birthday? What? I forgot about that. Happy birthday, me. Yo, why the fuck is inflation and interest on Twitter? Dude, I'm not into that. That's not my fetish. Buy houseplants. Dude, oh my God. I'm gonna be so much happier after the day if this works. Dude, dude, I think it's so funny going through this because in what area does Twitter think that loans would be an interest for anybody? Loans? You think people go on the internet onto Twitter to scroll hoping to come across loans content? They want to see like their API, like other people's API and do comparisons and shit? It's because I'm 30. Fuck, I knew I shouldn't have turned 30 years old. Let me go back. Let me go back. Inflation isn't as satisfying as the popping. Dude, tell me about it. When's that bubble coming down? Can we deflate it just a little bit? Or better yet, shoot it with a gun. Let's shoot it with a gun. Matsune Hiku? Yeah, I'll keep you as an interest. Keep Minecraft as an interest. Alright, we can keep motherhood as an interest. I'm not interested in NFL. You know what? No, actually, I don't want Naruto on my timeline either. I'm so sorry to say. Music? That's so broad and vague. I don't know if I should take it off. Netflix? I don't give a fuck. News? News. Off. Off. You need to go over those again after stream. I don't think it worked so well last time I did. It's because they force feed content onto our timelines, whether we wanted to or not. It just happens regard. I don't care about Olive Garden! It just happens whether we want to or not. Photographers, photography, don't care. PlayStation, PlayStation 5, don't care. Pokemon, yes. Retail, you know what? Retail industry is listed as an interest on here. I'm gonna keep it. For the retail workers out there. I gotta keep up to date with your guys' plight. You know, let's keep science. I'll keep science on there. Sure. I like science sometimes. Don't you dare get rid of cats if it's on there. There was animals and I kept that. There was also pets. I kept that. Don't worry. I got you. I know the good shit. Whatever that one fucking German sounding Twitter handle on here that looks like a orange sunset, we'll keep that on here. You know that one Twitter account that always posts like, here's a feel-good moment. 2 puppies ran over to a kitten and played in a field. You guys know which one I'm talking about. I know you do. SpongeBob SquarePants is not an interest of mine. So sorry to say. I have outgrown the square pants. I no longer fit into them. Why won't you be the soccer mom who likes Naruto, Gale? Who hurt you? I like Naruto. I just don't want to see it on Twitter. I don't think I'm interested in it enough to be like, what? There's a Naruto pop-up happening in Akihabara. Naruto Maid Cafe. Wait. Naruto Sexy Jutsu Maid Cafe. Thank me later. Super Bowl. Oh my god, the Super Bowl is coming up, huh? Take that shit off my timeline. I don't want to see nothing. I swear to god, there's just like people's names in the interests that I've never heard about. You mean you don't know about the Naruto X Home Depot collab? Oh man, if I kept it on my timeline, maybe I would have known about it sooner and I could have gotten my Naruto brand nails. Everything I know about Naruto, I learned in this chat. Alright, so you got the Rasengan, which is like the little ball that Naruto can channel with his hands and hit people with. You got the Windmill Shuriken, which is like the Rasengan... Windmill Rasengan, which is like the Rasengan, but like got blades on it now. You got the Sharingan, which is like an eyeball. You got the Mangekyo-kan, which is like the other eyeball. You got the Byakugan, which is like the eyeball. You got the Code Geass, which is like another eyeball. You've got Blackbeard, who lost his eyeball. You've got anyway. Political off. Valorant, I'm so sorry to say, off. Venom 3. Why is Venom 3 specifically on here? So strange. So strange. I'd go if Kakashi would be in a maid dress. That cosplay would probably go so insanely hard, actually. Not even joking. Water. Water is a listed interest of mine on... This is how I know tech companies are so fucking out of touch. They should be putting anything as an interest nowadays. You know, back in our day, forums had places for people to talk about the things they gave a shit about. Nowadays, they force you into a random forum with just random people with random interests that you never gave a fuck about. You guys see people talking about that? It's like forums back in the day were how people communicated. It was an area that you didn't even know about until like somebody linked you to it because it was hidden in some backwater part of the internet. And you're like, oh, there's a place for SpongeBob fans to go and talk about, you know, SpongeBob. And so they go and talk about SpongeBob. Got people going to talk about Neopets, a Neopets forum. There's a place where Neopets fans can go and talk about Neopets. Now you got Twitter, where Neopets and SpongeBob fans all meet up at the same place. And then one Neopets fan gets a little bit too opinionated about that one SpongeBob episode where he was doing karate. And there's a fucking war between two different, like, cultures. A rant just to say he hates water? Nah, I love water. Unchecks it as an interest. Alright, I think I'm all done. I think I have successfully curated my interests. Now what? Is topics also a thing? Okay. I'm gonna refresh my Twitter and we're gonna see how many things I see that are good. Alright, we got a shitpost meme. A Japanese tweet that I don't understand what it is. Withering Waves. Hey! Avalon post! League of Legends. And we are already back to politics! . And there's politics. And there's politics. And there's politics. And there's politics. Go fuck yourself! I'm so mad. I'm so angry. How's about you today? Hopefully you're doing a great day and having an amazing day? Question mark. Yes, day is great. Having good one. Thank you. He's so angry he can't even pronounce it right. Did I say it wrong? Oopsies. Speaking was never a strong suit of mine. Twitter be like, no interests. Try politics. I left like half of the tags on there. Maybe even more than half. How does it just give, how does it always come back, man? It always comes back to this. League of Legends, politics. Someone talking about they lost their Discord. And then budgeting. Yep, politics. It all comes back. Ugh. Oh well, I tried. It's because you didn't leave Naruto checked. It means you love politics. The world really is black and white. Either you're a Naruto fan completely subtracted from the rest of the world, or you're into politics and you hate anime. Leaving likes to the post you want to see helps. What if I never see anything that I want to see anymore? Which is a complete conflation of the problem. I do see things I want to see. Let me try. That is a picture of Marvel ass. That is ass from Marvel. Should I click like? Should I click like on League of Legends posts? Because there's League of Legends posts, and I don't know if I should click like on those. A herd of elephants crossing the road that looks AI generated. But it might not be. I don't know what's AI generated anymore these days, and I really hate that. What a great segue to check out the anniversary tag. I plan on going. I plan on going through it today. I was gonna do that after stream today. I'm gonna sit down and have lunch and go through it. I won't be doing it on stream though. $150 characters is not nearly enough. Oh, for League of Legends? For some reason, when you say 150 characters, I think about like Twitter, like word limits or Twitter text limits. Lamau. Man, today I went into stream thinking I would talk about like, what it's been like after 2 years of being here in Avalon. But has anything truly changed? I don't know if it really has. I think I'm currently in like a transformation period right now. But I don't think anything's truly changed. Oh, for the membership message you have to say so much it's too short. Yeah, membership messages are hard. You gotta use emoji. You gotta like replace all of your words with like emojis to get the text limit. I changed. I'm a Lunar Tide truther now. You're on the wrong account, buddy. You're self-reporting right now. You gotta change accounts. You want me to delete that? It's up to what you think. On our end, we know what those red jeans look like. Yeah, and now you understand. And you're like, damn, this guy really is cool as fuck. Dude, that shit's like Gucci quality. I'm just saying, that shit is good. Those pants? Hey, them's pants is nice. Pants is real good. The psyop on Lucy was successful. There was a psyop. I feel like I'm so... I feel like because of my little, like... You know, my little mental health break that I took. I still kind of feel like I'm going through it right now. My little mental health break. I feel like I've just missed so much that's happened in FSP. Oh, I really am tired. Holy shit. Lucy said 2026 is the year of lunar tide. That's true. That is indeed true. That is just a factoid. It's like Chinese New Year's. Last year's was yin yangs. No. First year 2024 was yin yangs. 2025 I would say blazing lust. 2026 we're going back to the lunar tide. They're salvageable. You can't say that about my clothes. I look fucking fleek in those. And I am saying fleek, knowing full well that it's old people terminology. Zen Rage? Yeah, I was thinking Zen Rage too. They shared the crown. We now have a counter on Moonlight Chats for X days without Gale being mentioned. Dude's obsessed with me, isn't he? I don't know what I've done to draw that man's attention so much, but it's clearly working. Maybe I'm like a succubus. I've got fucking pheromones coming out of my neck. All Gale ships rise this year. I fucking hope my ships float. I fucking hope they float. I'd be a very bad pirate or sailor if my ships didn't float, right? That's why they ship me with everybody. I know how to captain it. I'm gonna start thanking people, I think. I'm not ending, but I do want to start thanking people. The ships will sail. You can trust my bottom dollar that I'll make sure that all of our ships will sail. Arr. Do you guys like pirate accent? You guys want me to feed you more pirate accent? Is that what you need in your lives? You need Gale Pirate Galleon? I'm into it. You would be Apollo Bugman, full name. You would be into pirate. I've never even seen you play Gangplank, though. I think you're a faker. You want to say Gale is the fandom bicycle, but I think it's Cass. It's hard, right? Because, let's see. Okay, what are all the prominent Gale ships? You got Lunar Tide. You have Seaflower. I feel like Dead Sea is slept on. You have Gold Lust. And it kind of stops there. It's mostly just with Avalon. It's kind of just with Avalon. I don't really get real ships with anybody else. Dead Sea is bro TP. That's true. That is true. Hey, no one said Lunar Tide wasn't bro TP, guys. What are you thinking? What are you guys thinking? Golden Gate time exists, but it's mostly at the Avalon. Yeah, I've only streamed with Altus like a couple of times though, so I don't particularly find it to be a prominent member. I think it's because we kissed in the 3D. No, that wasn't on the stream though. So I don't know how they would know about that. I'll start pushing for Gale Shiki. You know, I need to get in that guy's streams a little bit more often. I need to force myself to make himself known. I gotta be like, notice me, Kohai. Notice me. Dude, I'm so fucking hungry. Ugh. What am I having for lunch today? I I could just make a sandwich. I've been having a lot of sandwiches recently, dude, with my buffalo chicken. My buffalo chicken with provolone and mayonnaise. That shit always hits the spot. That shit always hits the spot. Just ask for RuneScape, it'll run to you. I almost got it. His propaganda almost worked on me. I kept seeing all of his posts about it and how he was getting the Kataga mates. I can't stop laughing at Kataga mates. I'm not gonna stop saying that. When he was trying to get all the Kataga mates to play RuneScape too, it almost worked on me. It really almost worked on me. I was last time we went to Japan, we were at a dinner and I sat next to him and I was on my phone and I was asking him more RuneScape questions and I almost downloaded RuneScape. I was on the App Store. I pulled it up. My finger was over the trigger. And then I thought about it and I remembered that RuneScape does have like a subscription based like membership tier that gives you access to more quests and better rewards. And I didn't know if I wanted to put another subscription on, you know what I mean? So I was able to get my toes out of the water before the goblins pulled me in. You could buy bonds, but it takes a lot of gold. Yeah, you would have to basically like make enough money, and you kind of have to turn RuneScape into your job to make enough money to keep up your membership for free. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Curse of Yawn. Curse of Yawn. Quietly Haunting. Welcome back for another month of member pip. Welcome, welcome. Happy 2 years, Captain. Happy 2 years to me. Yoko, welcome back for 2 months. Congratulations on your sack. Happy 2 months. Looking forward to your RuneScape stream in 4 months. I don't think I would ever stream that game because I don't think I have what it takes to be funny while playing RuneScape. If I was questing, maybe, because the quests are pretty funny in that game. I remember seeing somebody play it before, and the writing in RuneScape quests are actually really fucking funny. They're really fun too. You don't like it when games do that, but I like that they have plenty of non-membership quests. That's good to hear that the free players can still enjoy a good portion of it. Ah, I got a burp stuck in my chest. I got air stuck in there. Oh, why do I keep eating air? RuneScape is just Zatsu with background movement. No, it definitely could be seen like that, but some people do care about like what's actually being played, and if it's not interesting to them, then they probably won't show up. Pat yourself like a baby. That's what I was doing. I'm like Yoko also very much thank you very much for the Aka Chaka. Thank you so much. Happy 2nd anniversary, Captain. I'm glad I can celebrate this special day with people who love Avalon. I'm looking forward to seeing you shine even more in the future. Also, it's okay if you feel like you need to take a break. We'll always be here to support you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know I've been I might be back and I'm streaming still, but there's like a part of me that still feels there's a part there's 2 wolves inside of me. One of them remembers how much I love streaming and how much I want to be here, you know, doing stuff with you guys. And the other wolf in me is tackling a very serious you know, problem within me. The one of them is gaming, the other one's doing work basically. I have 2 wolves. One of them's releasing his inner child. I have a lot of unhealthy habits. I have too many unhealthy habits. And I'm thinking. Sorry. Brain is doing the thing where it spins in circles. I think streaming just like one day less in the week does help me a lot. It gives me a little bit more time to work on myself off of stream. But then it's enough days of the week where I can feel like I'm not neglecting you guys. Because I do worry about that a lot, you know. I do worry about like how my absence what's even the word for it? I am missed. I am missed by you guys is basically what I'm trying to say. I know you guys miss me. And I want to come back. But I also do need that solo time. Maybe I'm a cat. Maybe I'm not a dog. Maybe I'm a cat. I saw a meme that said there are 2 wolves inside of me. One has depression. The other one has depression. They are depressed. I know a lot of people find like the stream to be a comfort place, and I think I've talked about this already before, so this might be beating a dead horse, but you know, stream is very important for a lot of pipsqueaks, just like it is for me. And so it's important to maintain some semblance of balance between fixing myself and also going on stream. Going on stream is healthy for me too, though, which is it's weird. It's like simultaneously being on stream is healthy just as much as it is not to say bad or detrimental. That's not exactly what it is, but it detracts from some other necessities that I need to focus on. That's the best way of putting it. As much as we miss you, we would rather you take care of yourself and put yourself first, even if that means not streaming as much. I know you guys care about me like that. I know you guys would rather like I come back at 100%. But the thing is if I didn't stream, if I stayed on a mental break, there's a chance that I just would not be ready to come back to streaming, you know? I might think, oh well, there's more stuff I want to work on. I still feel iffy. But sometimes the right thing is to just sort of like throw yourself out there and do something. In this case, it'd be streaming. Even if you don't feel 100% ready for it again, sometimes the change you need requires you to like step back and then come back on again. Just to remember. Because I think, as I've already said, my memory is very bad. And a big thing that I've struggled with is forgetting what I have. Which is to say, taking things for granted. And I can definitely tell I've unfortunately been taking a lot, like so much for granted. And that's why taking breaks is very important, because it's like how the saying goes, you never realize you miss it till it's gone type shit. So that's why it's important to step away, but also important to come back to gain a newfound appreciation or a rekindled appreciation for what you have. Too much of a good thing and all that jazz. True. So true. No one's at 100%. If we all waited until we felt that way to do anything, we'd be in a ditch. Yeah. 100% I agree. Well, sorry. 99% I agree. No one's 100%. But it's true. Even if you feel great, you'll never feel perfect. And if you're waiting for the moment that you do feel perfect, you'll be stuck. That's what's happened to me a bunch. Is I have this idea that I can wait for the right moment, in air quotes. The right moment. The right moment, in a lot of cases, might not exist. For a lot of things. But my brain still says, like, oh, no, it's not optimal to do it right now. It's not the right time. It's not the right... It's not the right... It's not the right... It's not the right time. It's not the right time. Wait till it's better. Wait till it's better. Wait till things are right. That's... Oh, my God. That's how I operate on Twitter, too, actually. Sometimes I'll see posts, like fan art. Like yesterday, I saw stuff from the 2-year anniversary tag during D&D, and I said, now's not the right time to retweet this. Why? Why? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, and it frustrates me. It's stupid. Anyway. Dokuro-sama, welcome back for 21 months. Welcome back aboard. Happy 2 years, Gale. I'm so proud of what you've achieved so far and excited for the things you'll do in the future. You're the best. Thank you, thank you. I'm excited for the things that I do for the future too. Because I already know what's happening this year. I've got foresight. I'm about to do a pretty big step in my life by looking for a job in a different country. Oof, that is very scary. I could never. Me with a remote job that operates from Japan. And the closer I am to handling the notice, the more stressed I am, but I know I should make that huge step. The good news is that most things in life tend to figure themselves out. As long as you have the capacity to like ask for help. Even if you don't, sometimes there will be people just, you know, that are able to help you regardless of what you're doing. So good luck, Retech. That is very scary. I can't imagine like moving to a different country. Well, you're looking for a job in a different country. I imagine that means you're moving. So good luck. It's a big step. It's a very big step. You're getting rid of all of your comfort zones for a better chance at life, you know? Very, very scary, but things do have a tendency of working themselves out. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here, right? Magi, welcome back for 21 months. Also, happy 2-year anniversary, Captain. I'm not able to be around that much recently, but super proud of you, and I'm glad to be part of this crew. Mwah! Thank you, Magi. Welcome back. Welcome back. Miharu, welcome back for 21 months. Happy 2nd anniversary, Gale. Can't believe it's been 2 years since debut. Thank you and Avalum for the happiness you bring and building such a wonderful community. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad that I'm still able to bring that happiness. Dude, that's one of my biggest fears. Is if I let myself fall into the darkness, you know? Like what happens on stream? Sorry, rubbing my eye. Ugh. But I looked so funny. I saw myself just now. I looked so funny when I was rubbing my eye. You know, I get worried about like what happens if I fall into the darkness on stream. And like I know I've already had like streams where I talk about the big D and such. But if I can't, you know, bring a spark, what happens? You know, these are the kind of fears that I have on stream. And at least being open and talking about it is better than just like ruminating and letting it fester. It's something that I'm not gonna say that I'm fearful for, but it's a concern that exists. But so long, I know truthfully, as a fact, so long as I continue to do the things that I love and I continue to treat myself with honesty, you know, things will be fine. But there's still that little devil on the shoulder. And not you, Pip, you're fine. You're chill. That little devil exists still. as a community, it's not up to just you to be the light. No, but people do, like, it is nice to think about it like that. But, you know, if I don't stream for like 2 months, and let's say there's somebody who only watches Gale Galleon, you know, that is kind of like ripping a part of their life away from them. And while they will I know they understand. Pipsqueaks are always very understanding. I know that. It can't be denied that there is a part of their life, their routine that's been sort of, you know, taken. So I will always treat this position with some level of, how do you say it? What's the word? Responsibility? Some level of responsibility. Dewdrop survived and they're far more needy than we are. They did survive. But again, it's like, it was 2 months. It was a very traumatic 2 months, but at least they can look back on it fondly now that he's back. Fondly, maybe not fondly, but they can look back on it and laugh. Yeah. Thank you guys. Don't worry. All the things you guys are saying, I do agree with, and I completely feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. I'm just saying that, like, I do put that sort of responsibility on myself because I sort of need to. Something that I'm very worried about, especially with my therapy, is that I find myself to fall through with a lot of things that I need to do, and I don't. I struggle with accountability on a lot of aspects of my life. So it's important to keep things in perspective for myself and treat this as a responsibility. Because if I don't treat it as a responsibility, then I know there's a part of me that would just, like, you know, I mean, you guys know I'm a quote unquote gamer. I would love nothing more than to just, like, chill around, eat food, and play games all day. That sounds great. But without these external motivators, I can't do the things that I need to do. Know what I mean? We had each other, which was easier. It's the same when you're gone, but we come together in those times. Birdies stick together. Oh, I love that. I love that you guys hang out in Discord and chill. I love seeing that you guys post about, like, watch party, like VOD watch-alongs, for you guys to feel like, you know, how do you say it? Like, the routine can have that whole patched in. Thank you guys so much for hosting watch parties in your Discord. It puts me at ease. It really does put me at ease, and it lightens the burden a little bit that I put on myself. Thank you guys for that. Makes me happy to know that you guys can occupy yourselves. Dude, I'm not a babysitter. I'm not your parent. Saying you guys occupy yourselves. Dude, I gotta stop thinking like that. It's not about fucking... It's not a daycare. Jesus Christ. Ugh. See, there's so many things I need to work out. The birdie interactions on Twitter, or Twitter interactions skyrocket. Fuck, I wish I could see that, but Twitter is hiding you guys from me. Oh, my eyes are so itchy. Oh, my eyes are so itchy. Oh, I had my vocal training. On Monday, and I learned some really cool techniques about hitting higher notes. Not falsettos, but I learned some really cool techniques about hitting higher notes without stressing my throat. Like, what kind of position or, like, force and movement I need to do with my body. So I am very excited to continue practicing the songs that I've been doing in vocal training, because I felt like I made crazy improvement again recently. I made another breakthrough. I remember on Monday, I was like, Oh my god, this is the shit I wanted to know this whole time. How to properly use my voice and get that get those words and lyrics out the right way instead of like tensing up. So I'm very, very happy about that. And I need to keep practicing. Straight up, just need to keep practicing. Figuring out how to sing from your belly. No, I know how to sing from my belly, but I don't know how to carry... I didn't know how to carry the sound properly, if that makes sense. I was straining my throat. Simple as. But I got it now. Irie, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. Ewa, welcome back for 8 months. Happy 2 years. I missed you and Pipsqueak so much. So proud of you and the boys for everything you've done. Let's see what another year brings us. Yes, let us. Where's my mustache? Where's my... Salmantha, thank you very much for the super chat. Oh my god. Happy 2 years. 2 years more like... 2 years more like you smell like poo years. Am I right? Not fucking funny. I just showered recently. I smell great. I have deodorant on too. Thanks for keeping me entertained during my work days for 2 years straight. You're all right, I guess. It was not 2 years straight. It was 66% of 2 years. But yes, you're welcome. Recently being last week, methinks. I did shower last week. I also showered. Yesterday. I wanted to see if you guys would think it's been like that long. Dude, no, don't worry. I'm fine. Wait, let me sniff myself. Let me do a smell check. I smell so fucking fresh and clean, dude. I smell so good. Me just like... When the fuck was the last time I showered? Oh my god. The question marks linger. No. No question marks. I'm clean. I'm fresh as fuck, homie. I haven't showered since last year. Joke would be concerning. I haven't showered since last year. And it's December 31st. Everyone looks at them. Dude, you fucking stink. My eyes are tearing up right now. We just can't see it. Yeah, because I'm rubbing my eyes over and over. That's the only reason why. Ugh. I got crazy itchy eyes right now. Sarah Stars, welcome back for 21 months. Happy 2 years, Gale. Happy 2 years to you too. Happy Tua. Happy Tua. Wait, hang on a second. Like this. Happy Tua. That's happy 2 years. Happy Tua. It could be also happy 2 days or happy 2 weeks. Wow. Haptua, my new vocal stim. Haptua. Me when I am at the poker table and I get dealt a 2. Haptua. No, that was not very funny. Me when I'm on Haptua. Peterness, welcome back for half of a year. Peterness getting his ring pop. Congratulations. Welcome back, Gale. Happy 2 years, Avalon. Happy 2 years, Captain. Can't wait to see where this journey is going to take us next. Well, unfortunately for all of you guys, I'm the only one with the map in here. You'll have to wait and see. The Kids Bop version of Hawktua. Haptua, Haptua, Haptua. Oh yeah, one of the biggest things that I need to work on in my vocal training was rhythm. So every time I'm doing singing in vocal training, I'm asked to like clap along with it. So I have to go like while singing, and it's so hard for me. My brain's always focusing on one thing, and then like the other thing loses priority. It loses priority in the queue. So I always like end up I always end up skipping some of the rhythm. Gale gonna have a tambourine. I'm gonna look like the monkey from Rhythm Heaven Fever. The monkey with the tambourine. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Dude, I love Rhythm Heaven so much. When I struggle with that, my teacher ended up telling me not to clap my hands, but to bounce my foot and leg. The vocal trainings are over like camera, so I don't think my teacher would appreciate me putting my feet on the camera. I don't think I would appreciate it either. They might take pictures and sell them. No, I know. I can tap along with it, but I think just for the video, they wanna see me like actually moving my hands for it. You're the tambourine guy at the karaoke. No, I'm a clapper. At karaoke, I'm always the clapper. I'm a stomper and a clapper. I don't use any of the tools. When you record for songs, do I use a metronome? I do not use a metronome, but I think I record on Reaper. I think Reaper has a built-in metronome, but I would have to like set the perfect BPM up for it. I would have to set the right BPM up for the song that I'm recording for. Is there? Yeah, there's a metronome on Reaper. I could technically use that. I would just have to know the BPM. So your first instinct is to raw dog instead of putting on socks. Yeah, it's not gay if I put the socks on. So? Is that a problem? You don't like that I got the socks on? You want me to take them off? What if I take half of the sock off on both feet? Are they still on? Or is it half a sock? Or is it just one sock? Too many things you gotta think about. You're clapping what? Yeah, I'm, you know, I'm clapping it. I'm clapping it. And by it, well, let's just say my booty cheeks. With this cold, you'll end up without feet if you take the socks off. I'm not wearing socks right now. I'm raw dogging it. The dogs are out. Them tootsies is free. That's scandalous. Peterness, your ring pop flavor. Sorry, I did not forget. Your ring pop flavor, Peterness, is cinnamon granola. Cinnamon granola. I hope that's good. Blue Rose, welcome back for 4 months. Happy 2 years. Haptua! Haptua! Beep Beeps, welcome back for 14 months. 2 years, congratulations. Thank you! Haptua! That's a banger flavor. I know. I love cinnamon granola. Homie, thank you for the super chat. Happy 2 years anniversary, Gale. Haptua! Though I wasn't here since the beginning, going back and seeing Avalon's milestones make me feel so proud and happy. Thank you for all the great times, Galen Pipsqueaks. Thank you, Colmy. I'm glad you ended up coming to FSB. I appreciate it. Thank you. Jade, welcome back for 10 months. Happy 2 years, Gale. Haptua! Thank you for all the smiles and laughs, and for B Gale. I'm so happy to be here with you in the Pipsqueaks. Bzzz. Oh, something else I learned during my vocal training was practicing staccato, which I did not know about. I was not aware of staccato. I still don't properly know how to channel it. I gotta put so much brain power into making words sound more staccato. Which is staccato. Let me try to explain it as best as I can. It's like it's kind of like shortening the words and not not letting them drone off. So basically, if I was to talk like this is a little bit more staccato because it has more pauses in between each sound. It's got more pause in between the sounds. Kind of like that. Whereas the opposite, which I don't know what the opposite is called, but basically letting all the words flow within one another is kind of like the opposite of staccato, like what I'm doing right now. All the sounds sort of like trails into one another. You talk like you have 200 ping. It's called legato. Oh, that sounds fucking sick. Wait, legato sounds fucking awesome. Dude, me when I'm Spanish and I'm... No. Me when I'm French and trying to learn Spanish. And I go to the cat cafe. Oh, that is legato. Is that a hit for anybody? Is that funny for anybody? Checkbo, welcome back for 15 months. Happy 2 years. Hop to Ale, welcome back for 21 months. Happy 2 years. Life has been absolutely wild this past month, but I'm always cheering you on. Thank you for 2 years of smiles and laughter. First off, hop to Second off, thank you. And I hope that your turbulence chills out for a little bit soon. Can you say it again? I lagged. Sorry, one-time deal. You'll need to spend your rewards points if you want to hear it again. Shells, welcome back for 13 months. Happy 2 years with Avalon Cap. So thankful for you and the joy you bring to so many of us pipsqueaks. Also 13 months already for me. What? Time flies by when you start getting into VTuber communities. I found that out the hard way. My days have been flying. As a choir kid, hearing these terms outside of my group is so weird. It's Italian, I think, right? It's staccato and legato. Those are Italian words. Italian origin, at least, right? I like the way they sound. Yes? Yes! I'm so smart. I'm glad that I can sort of pick up the origin of words. I've lived long enough to see so many different words that I can kind of pinpoint what countries they come from now. At least for most European countries. I think a lot of Southeast Asian languages I'm still unfamiliar with, and I would not be able to identify them that well. I don't think flying is a good idea with the amount of clapping Gale did. Might send out shockwaves. No, don't worry. The shockwaves they're chilled. I haven't clapped like that since the bite of 87. Oh. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Anissa. Alphonse, welcome back for 5 months. Happy 2 years, Gale. Haptua! Thank you for the happiness and laughs that you have brought to us. Can't wait to see what's more to come. Yeah, you'd like to see what comes, wouldn't you? Phrasing. Wow. Adela, welcome back for 21 months. Happy 2 years, Gale. Happy 2 years. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. My voice is gonna fucking pass out on itself. Noun town, but Vietnamese. I can't. No, I do know what Vietnamese looks like. I do know what Vietnamese looks like. They've got the little things on the top of their C's and their O's. They got the little kind of like how Portuguese has the that little S accent for the letter C. It's got the sound, but it's the letter C. Just like that, Vietnamese has a bunch of those too in their characters. The lower C, not the C's, but the O's. The O's got them. Okay. If I saw it, oh, and they've also got the little V's too. I know they've got the little V's above their letters too. That changes the way that it's pronounced, and I have no idea how to pronounce it, but I do know it exists. If I saw it, I'd be like, that's Vietnamese. Easily. I can also recognize Thai. I can recognize... I think I think if gun to my head, I could probably recognize most Filipino. Oh, sorry, Tagalog. I could probably recognize most Tagalog. That's about the only ones from SEA. Singapore would be hard because Singapore uses like a billion different languages. They use English, they use fucking Chinese, they use everything. They use every language. I don't know if I could ever live in Singapore. I'd be so confused all the time. And Vietnamese, there are different ways to talk. Like dialects, I would imagine. Yeah, Singlish. Yeah, I remember seeing not a report, what are they called? Like not a report, not a newsletter. Somebody a documentation of the translation of, or sorry, the Singlish dubbing of, I think it was Cinderella, the Disney movie. And it's I don't want to call it, the word that comes to mind is strange, but it's not that it's strange, but it's so different to hear like little bits and pieces. You'd be like, oh, that was English. I heard them. They used English just now. But then it like goes off in like Cantonese, and you're like, oh, what the hell's going on here? It's really, really cool. If you guys have never heard of Singlish before, I highly recommend giving it a Google search and listen to, maybe just like check out like Singlish Disney movie and listen to like a clip of that. Happy 2-year anniversary. Thank you, Moonlit. Haptua! That's happy 2 years. Haptua! They're English, but it doesn't sound near English. Yeah, because they don't use, it's not like they're Toby Fox from Undertale and Deltarune who just like speaks Japanese and then randomly throws in like an English word in there with perfect English pronunciation. But it's more like they have their own way of speaking English, and they only use specific words that might not exactly make sense to us, but to them it's like perfectly fluid. Very, very strange. I said I wouldn't say that! It's not that it's strange. Okay, I'm saying strange, but it's not like I think it's weird. It's just strange to me. Because I don't know it very well, that's all. Nene, thank you very much for the super chat. Haptua, Gale. Sorry, you didn't say Haptua. Happy 2 years, Gale. I've only been a Pipsqueak for a few months, but I cannot be any more grateful to you and the lovely community you've built. I love it here. Here's to so much more. Thank you, Nene. And thank you for not snitching on the Pipsqueaks. Thank you for telling them they're doing a great job. I'm sure there are things they would rather not be known for behind closed doors. Thank you for not snitching on them. Like some languages adopt English words into their vocabulary, but with different meanings. Yeah, also like how English borrows words from every other like language. Like que sera sera, or carpe diem, or je ne sais quoi, or that's the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. But I'm trying. What do you mean? Pipsqueaks are always so sweet and kind, even behind closed doors. I just mean the feral ones. I just meant the feral ones. It's not in a bad way. Yeah, it's not in a bad way. Absolutely not. I'm pretty sure some of my demographics before showed, or my analytics showed that there were people from Singapore watching. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Is it on here? Oh wow, Japan made it to my top 5 of analytics. It's number 5. It's impressive. Singapore, yeah. 0.8%. It's not a lot, but there are people from Singapore that have watched. Wonder who? I'm not gonna let them dox themselves. Feral's crazy. I know, they do get crazy. Zayami Yuka, thank you so much for the 5 gifted member pips. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Cracked, thank you also for the 5 gifted member pips. Thank you. Dude, I just want to say, Cracked barely talks in chat. I think I've only seen them talk like maybe once or twice. But if they have been here for so long, shout outs to you, Cracked. Thank you so much. Professional lurker. Truly a professional lurker. Shifter, welcome back for 13 months. Welcome back aboard. Welcome. Lamau. Don't Lamau me. Sorry, I don't mean to call you out. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. I just want to say thank you. That's all. Living in the Void, welcome back for 21 months. Welcome back. Captain, happy new year and happy 2 years. Sorry, I went to look at chat. I am mentally ill and it is a part of why I play the game. Stardew Valley is like a meaner, cozy farming game. I love that statement. I can confirm. I am mentally ill and it is a part of why I play the game. You say it with such enthusiasm. I can't help but just be enamored with the way you put that out. I love that. I love that for us. Oh my god. It's so dry because of the heater. I do have the heater on. It was like fucking 9 degrees the other day. Oh, so fucking cold. So fucking cold. It's like a normal cold outside right now. It's in the 20s. It's in the 20s at least, but fuck! I don't want to have this heater on. My eyes are drying out. I gotta turn on my humidifier later. I gotta pour some water in it. 9, not even in the negatives yet. Well, you know, it's 9 Fahrenheit, which is technically negatives in Celsius. So it technically is. Was that like negative 17 Celsius, I bet? I'm gonna bet negative 17 Celsius. Let's see. 9 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Negative 12. That was close. It's dry because you unchecked water from your Twitter interests. Slaps you. It's not because of my Twitter interests. Living in the Void. Thank you again for the super chat. Scrolling up. Pretty Night Laurie. Thank you very much for the super chat. Haptua, Captain. Thank you for bringing joy into my life. You've pushed me through tough days and hard work shifts, and you will forever be my first FSP Yoshi. Here's to many more milestones. Gone by Gale. Thank you so much. Thank you. God. This year, my goal is to have more people have me as their first VTuber ever watched. That's my goal. My goal is to get some new blood. I love that feeling of being somebody's first VTuber, even though they think it's weird. I want to be that guy. Happy 2 year. Haptua! Auza, welcome back for 21 months. This is the membership can drink to 2 years. A drink to that. Ducky, welcome back for 15 months. Happy 2 years to my first and only Kamiyoshi, Gale. These last 2 years with you and the Pipsqueaks have been such a treat. To many more years together. Thank you, Ducky. Thank you. Haptua and Hap3 next year. Preemptively Hap3ing. Popping their VTuber cherry now. Well, don't make it sound bad, but yes. Haptua. It was supposed to be one and only. Oh, I mean, don't worry. The message was still given. Don't worry. I got you. Oh, that's what you mean. First and only. Oh, okay. Instead of one and only. I mean, it's still the same thing. Kind of the same thing, right? Jesse, I've been getting hit by him since I joined, man. Stop talking about it. Don't bring it up to other pipsqueaks. Barry, thank you very much for the 10 gifted member pips. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the sniping. Thank you. Zayami Yuka, also thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you for the snipes. Pew, 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 pew. I learned so many VTuber terms when you just debuted. Oh, like Akachaka. Zanny actually made that one up pre-debut. We talked about it before, but yeah, I remember he was joking around because we were talking about Akasupas, and then he's like, he talked about during his test stream, he forgot. I think it was I can't remember exactly. So this isn't 100% correct, but I remember he forgot the word Akasupa meant like you know, red super chat, because for anyone who doesn't know, Akasupa, akai in Japanese means red, and supa is just like a shortened version of super chat. So, you know, red super chat, Akasupa. But he was calling it Akachaka during his auditioning phase. And I remember that story being so fucking funny that I just kept calling it Akachaka after that. It was super duper funny. Has anyone ever told you look so punchable today? Wow, telling yourself that in the mirror? That's what I call a motivational speech. A trendsetter, truly. I think Akachaka sounds so good. It's got great alliteration to it. Haru, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Tempura, thank you very much for the super chat. Happy 2 years to you, Dr. Galleon. Not my name. It's Galleon, not Galleon. But hop to you too. May your boat not be leaky, your rations never run out, and your hat not blown away by the wind. Well, yeah, I hope so. My crown's not made of paper after. Oh, and there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there goes that. Now I'm bald. Thanks, guys. You balded me. Well, at least I still have my jacket. Oh, man. Ah, shucks. At least I still have my bird. Well, that sucks. At least I still have myself. I want my bird back. I want my bird back. That's one of my favorite bits that I've ever done, by the way. The last time I did that on stream, just fucking disappearing on stream. Well, at least we still have the room, right? And then the room disappeared too. That was fun. I like that. At least I still have my table. At least I still have my... At least... Funny bit. Funny ass bit. Imagine if that's how the stream ended. Did I end the stream last time? Like, I think I might have. I don't remember. That sounds like something I would do, though. I believe it. I believe it. Barry, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you for being here 2 years. Even if it feels like we're going into nursing home. Even if it feels like we're going into the nursing home in year 3. No, we're not going into the nursing home. We're going into the psych ward. Very, very different. Very, very different. Nihilism canceled for today. Thanks for the Lunar Tide love. Thanks to the Lunar Tide love. Don't forget to shill the 2-year merch. The art that put the Kami and Kami Oshi. Oh my god. I am super duper out of practice. I do have to shill a little bit. If you guys didn't know already, the 2-year anniversary merch is available right now. And one second. Oh, these are all conveniently squared. Okay, I'll just leave it on, I'll leave it as a cycling thing. It is very important for me to shill my merch. As loath as I am to be a mercantile salesman, I think you guys would really like this stuff this time around. I personally cannot wait to get my hands on the damn newies. When I get that damn Nui, I can use it for stream. I can like put my hands like I can play with him like a little doll on stream and talk through him. That'd be so fun. All right. Give me 1 second, Sawi. And then I do this. I do image slideshow. And then I select the folder. There we go. Dude, I know how to stream. Look at me. I'm so proud of myself. I'll just put that in the corner right here. How's about that? That's a good spot for it. There we go. We do have the... Dude, hold up. Puts on glasses. We have the... we have the Avalum Newies available. A new merch for Avalum, that is. Ravenous got theirs during their anniversary, but now Avalum has the chance to get theirs as well as a rerun of the puppies. We have the little finger puppies where you can stick their fingers in their bum hole and tickle them a little bit. We have the metal card there, as you can see at the bottom left. Wow, it is cycling through these way too fast. Time between slides, double it. It's going way too fast. God damn. We have the card holders, which I really like the card holders this time. I know it's strange to say that the Newies are not my favorite part, but the metal card holders, they have a really nice design. I really like simple, I guess, simple aesthetics, simple patterns. And I don't like anything too decorated. Like, I personally don't like wearing clothes with brands like plastered all over them. I know there's like a store in Japan that sells specifically brandless clothing. It's all just like naked. It's like naked clothing basically. So stuff like this really looks nice to me, where it's discreet, you know? It just looks really good. And plus the tassels that come with it look really like the ribbons. It really gives off that like that silkiness that you would expect from, you know, the art like this. It really matches very well. You should be glad they aren't voodoo dolls with the amount of fingers. Or maybe I wish they were. You guys should try it out. Imagine the statement being, I don't like wearing clothes. You took the words right out of my mouth. But yeah, there's the poster for the art this time around, the badge, the snapshot cards, the acrylic stand to show off the beautiful art this time around. This might be my favorite outfit of every merch we've ever received. I am completely enamored with the way they made me look. And secondarily, by the way, I'm sorry if this is weird. My boy Cass, they're looking very fuckable in this outfit. I'm so sorry, Cass. They made you look like a pure maiden, and my heart goes doki doki. You look real good in that, dude. Let the homies hit, please. 100k, 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 200k. The outfits look amazing. They really do. I do feel bad for my poor ears, though. They gotta be drooping. Those earrings look heavy. They look super duper heavy. One of my favorite parts about this, by the way, 1 second. Let me download the screenshot. Not the screenshot, but the image. One of my favorite parts about it was actually this part. I wish I could highlight it. The tassels. The tassels on the chest portion, they have the same gradient they do the same kind of gradient as my 1.0. So look, looky. It's like a very similar thing that they're doing with Pip's feathers. Beep whip. Wait. Beep whip. Beep whip. Beep whip. Beep whip. Beep whip. Is that cool? Wait, my hat. It's also like my hat too. It's got that gradient going on. I love that. Yeah, the attention to detail goes insanely hard on these ones. I can't imagine being the person that designs stuff like this. All the designs in this are so intricate and so well put together. Like, it might... Wait, I wanted to zoom out, not zoom in. It might just... You know, okay, I don't want to downplay it at all, but... You know, it is art. You can, you know, draw anything you can think of, but... To be able to think of stuff like this requires an immense level of attention to detail, knowledge of fashion, that you can only really get from, you know, true experts in the field. That's why this is like my favorite art piece thus far. There's just so much going on, but it's all cohesive, and it all feels, it's all really hot. It's all just really hot to me. It's fucking nice, dude. Very fucking nice. So yeah. If you guys are interested, please purchase the merch and have a nice piece of art like this as a part of your home. People who design on top of being amazing artists are built different. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's... I think there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh yeah, artists can draw anything, so all they need to do is just draw it. But having the thoughts, the ideas that go behind a drawing are... arguably more important than the skill itself. I think it's arguably more important to have an idea more so than the skill to draw. That's my hot take. When you look at actual fashion designers' art, when you look at actual fashion designers' art, they are nowhere near as detailed. Maybe. You might be right. You might be fucking right. Leave it to the weebs, right? Leave it to the weebs to come up with such beautiful details. Man, anime has changed a lot of the way I perceive fashion. Not even joking. Coming from an artist, you are 100% correct. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. That's why art block is such a struggle for so many people. Yeah! Like, it goes the same way too. Like, if you're not creative in streaming, like, it's hard to stream, right? If you're not creative, like, anyone can go up in front of a camera and start like blah, 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 yapping their ass off, but to truly be, you know, interesting is another thing entirely. So congrats to the thinkers out there with brains. Congrats to those guys. That's why AI is dog shit, because the idea and love to create that idea is not possible with AI. Yeah, it's all just vomit. It's like taking someone's poop and putting it into a blender and making someone a smoothie. You didn't make that. You didn't make that poop. What a great imagery. I'm so sorry. AI is dog shit. AI is dog shit, though. Sorry. Serena, thank you very much for the super chat. Happy 2 years, Gale. Hop Tua! Thank you, Gale, for all the fun times we had and will have in the future. You helped me during hard times, and I'm so thankful for that. Love being in this community. Thank you so much, Serena. I'm super duper happy to hear that. Thank you. Ave Noir, welcome back for 5 months. Hop Tua! Happy 2nd anniversary. I haven't been here that long, but I'm really happy I found you, my Kamiyoshi. 5 months is a long time. Don't downplay it. Just because... Listen. I have been... I've been here for 2 years. 2 years is a long time. But last year, when I was here for a year was a long time. When we had our 6-month anniversary, that was a really long time too. Don't downplay it. You have been here for quite a bit now. So much so that I can recognize your name. That's got to count for something, right? I know Ave Noir. Don't think I don't. So don't worry about it. Don't overthink it, guys. Don't overthink it. Hannah B, thank you for the super chat. Happy 2 years, Gale. Thank you for constantly making me laugh and for bringing me into this wonderful community. I look forward to more years filled with fun shenanigans. First off, hop to second off, shenanigans, huh? I used to do shenanigans. But recently, I'm just a gaming VTuber. I remember the back in the day, I used to get stabbed by spoons. That was fun. It was very interesting. It's different. Now I'm just a gaming content creator. Sigh. Don't overthink it. You know who you're talking to, right? The birdies. Stretch. Oh. I need to stand up. I need to stand up. Desk, you're coming up. We're actually using the standing desk. Maybe my blood will start flowing if I stand up. Standing desk being used for standing. Who would have fucking thought? I've got a Pop-Tart here that I didn't finish. I only ate one of them. Curse of Yawn. Yeah, fucking Curse of Yawn, dude. Ay, caramba. Dios mío. Muchacho. Cállate la boca. Ugh. My eyes are so itchy. Ugh. Makes me so tired. I am just straight up tired. I'm not just tired, yeah. I am tired. I am tired. Oh my god. What flavor? Brown sugar cinnamon. Oh! Maybe that's why cinnamon granola came up to my brain for Peterness's ring pop. Was Gale speaking a different language? No. I'm not bisexual. I mean bilingual. Fuck. Shit, now they know. If it's cold where you are, the heat being on can lead to dry, itchy eyes. Yeah. No, it's 100% the heater. Like, I am tired, but like the heater is exponentially making it worse. I don't have my humidifier on. Can we take a nap? Can we have a group nap session, please? I could really use it right now. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Closing my eyes feels so good. Guys, don't let me fall. Don't let me fall over. Who let Chewbacca in? Choco Milk Tea, thank you for the super chat. 2 years old, Medito! Haptua. Thank you for doing your best. Thank you. Thank you, Choco Milk Tea. Group nap sounds like such a good idea. Oh god, dude. It sounds really fucking nice right now. At least I'll be able to get better sleep tonight. Since I don't have to wait for my schedule and setting up waiting rooms at 3 in the morning. Don't have me fall asleep to your streams again. It's gonna happen regardless. You know it will. I'm so chill. I'm such a vibe. Have you tried taking your eye and manually moistening it? No, I haven't actually. That's a great point. That's a great point. God damn it. I'm doing arm circles. I don't have it in me. Oh god, I don't have it in me. Oh god, I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. Is it in yet? Is it in yet? I knew I was gonna be fucking tired today. I knew I was gonna be so fucking tired today. Hop Tua into the eye. Hop Tua! Moisten that thing. Hi, Gale and Pipsqueak's happy anniversary. Hop Tua! Hope you can get a good rest later. Thank you. I might succumb to a nap today. I don't normally take midday naps. I usually just I usually sleep until like midday. But like I don't take naps afterwards. I usually stay up. At least most of the time. Like I'm not saying I don't take naps, but very, 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 very rarely. Today might be one of those days. I don't know. Taking a nap always makes me feel really bad though. Like legitimately, like physically. I feel physically bad if I take a nap. Napping used to be nice, but I always get like squeamish. Not squeamish, nauseous. I get pretty nauseous. Maybe like a 15. Maybe like a 30-minute nap. Maybe just enough to like close my eyes. I'll just sit on the couch. Gotta master the 15-minute power nap. The problem with that is that I'm really bad at staying committed to the nap. And I'll always like pull up my phone. That's the problem with me sleeping in general, honestly, is I always pull up my phone. I wish I could take a nap without feeling dead afterwards. Yeah, dude, I know what you mean. You're like, oh, fuck. Dude, and especially if you nap for like a couple of hours and you wake up and it's like 6 p.m. You're like, fuck, I wasted the day. Shit. I could have gotten so much done. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Depends on the amount of time you spend napping because of sleep cycles and stuff. Napping is for ladies of leisure. Are you calling me a whore? Is that what you're saying? I'm a lady of leisure? That's not what that means, is it? I like how I say that and like the chat's a little backed up, so I just see people saying, yup, exactly. Exactly. Having coffee before napping kind of works. What? Why? Works for what? Works for what? Works for what? Oh, for not oversleeping, right? Jordan, thank you for letting me know, but now is not the time or place to be letting me know if other people are live. Thank you. If you do it again, I'll be banning you. 20 minutes is usually the perfect nap because too long and your body starts trying to hit REM sleep. Yeah. I remember reading into like micro napping before, and how like people who can sleep for like short periods of time get insanely good rest if they're able to. It's just being able to hit that point is the hard part, you know? My brain's usually too active and I want to do stuff, but my body is tired and exhausted. You would rather just not sleep at all than take like 5 15-minute power naps throughout the day than sleep? If I could flip a switch, if I could press a button that turns me off for 15 minutes, I would use that button liberally. Very, very, very liberally. Dude, imagine being at the doctor's office and you just flip your switch for 15 minutes to skip the waiting period. That'd be kind of nice. Try reading. Will get you tired and better than scrolling. No, don't freak out. Per my therapist's recommendation, I did buy a book recently. It's not exactly like a story book, but it's a book about CBT, not cock and ball torture, about cognitive behavioral therapy. So maybe I could touch that a little bit. Drinking my juicy. You actually do that, sleeping at the dentist? I mean, it's the best time to, right? If you just don't bring your phone, you could just sleep in there. If you don't play with your phone. I think maybe an unpopular opinion, and I can totally understand why people would not agree with this, but sometimes sleeping in public places is where I feel like I can sleep the easiest. Doctor's offices, trains, buses. Like, I find a lot of comfort when there are things going on around me, but I'm not the one doing it. I feel very at ease and comforted. Certified man moment. That's, yeah, exactly what I mean, yeah. You used to sleep under trees around your college campus. I could not sleep out in grass. I would fucking be too afraid of bugs entering my body. It's so anxiety inducing. Yeah, I had a feeling it would be very unpopular to say, but I do find a lot of comfort in it. I used to fall asleep on the bus to school all the time, so it could stem from that. People usually left me alone, thankfully. I would usually, like, if it was available, I would take the front seat away from everybody else who are, like, partying and acting up on the bus. I would sit in the front seat. I'd put my forehead against the cushion ahead of me, and I would just nap for, like, however long it took, 20-30 minutes to get to school. And it always felt so good. You fell asleep in a chair and on the carpet at a convention hall. Oh my god, sleeping at a convention hall sounds nice, actually. So long as the security doesn't, like, kick you and, like, go, hey, what are you doing? That actually sounds kind of nice. I don't know why. The feeling of falling asleep on, like, a firm carpet that isn't exactly comfortable is comforting to me. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense, but my brain likes it. You get nervous in public and you couldn't even think about sleeping? I'm sorry to hear that. It's not like I'm always comfortable in public, you know. There's a time and a place, but, like, when I am being transported or if there's nothing going on, a nap in a public place is kind of nice. Sleeping in public is fine as long as it's not alone. True. Definitely better to be with somebody than to not be with somebody. Anyways, here's Jin. Thank you very much for the 3 months. Welcome back aboard. Happy 2 years, Cap. Haptua! Happy to have found you, and I can't wait for what this year has in store for you. I bet you can't wait. I need to know too. I need to know what it has in store for me. I know I said I had a map earlier, guys. I fucking lied. I have no map. I'm blind. I don't know what's coming in this year. You know what I fucking hope happens this year, guys? I hope the housing crisis gets fixed. I hope the housing market crashes. I winked at that second one, but I do actually truly hope that does happen. Yes. I did dabble into politics just now. I did. I swear I did. Snapping fingers in agreement. Have I ever showed you guys that I can only snap with my left hand? This is my left hand snapping. Very audible, very clear. My right hand snapping. It's so weird. I don't know what it is. It must be like my bone structure. I can't get the right angle. It always lands flat. Or not flat. It doesn't land flat. It lands odd. You're the opposite? I don't know why. I'm right hand dominant. I'm not a left handy. So it's weird that my right hand sucks at snapping, whereas my left one... very clear. I don't know how clear it comes on stream, but... it's weird because you're weird. All right, Jesse. Open up your mouth. At least you can snap with one hand. Both hands for me sound like you're right. Aw, that sucks. Snapping is really fun. Can I whistle? I can kind of whistle. I actually started off whistling by sucking in air rather than blowing it out, you know? I used to be an air sucker to whistle. It would sound like this. 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 It would sound That's like my sucking in whistle, and this is my blowing out whistle. You get a lot more flexibility by blowing out rather than sucking in, though. Is that annoying? Sorry. Stop showing off? But streaming's kind of like a talent show. I gotta show you guys what I'm capable of. You can kind of whistle by blowing through the gap in my teeth. Like that. I'm just like shushing. That's a crazy mating call. That's not a mating call. That's a mating sound. He's like a modernized jester if you think about it. When you say modernized, I imagine like a robot. Like a jester specifically made to dance and make jokes at your behest. Haru, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. Happy 2 years, Gale. Hop to up. In celebration for your anniversary, I offer a piss yellow super chat because I got nothing else. Anyways, can't wait to see what else you offer us this year. The menu is being drafted as we speak. Do you not know the reference? Peppa Pig doesn't know how to whistle, so she calls her friend. Describes whistling to the friend. Friend gets in the first try and she hangs up the phone. Wait, that's actually funny as hell. My favorite thing about like children's cartoons is when they get fucking pissed. I love it when like children's cartoons, the characters get really fucking pissed for for good reason. It's just really satisfying for some reason. Maybe I'm a terrible person for that. There's a menu. I open it as chicken tenders as a safety choice. Yeah, we're like a Chinese restaurant. Dude, I got chicken wings and fries, and we got chicken nuggets for the kids. I used to always get chicken wings and fries from the Chinese restaurant back in the day. When my parents would order Chinese, I would always get chicken wings and fries. I never got Chinese food. But maybe if I ate more of it back in the day, maybe I'd feel a little bit more Chinese this year. I'd be pissed as Peppa Pig too, as a non-whistler. Hey, you ever whistle before? No, what's whistling? It's when you blow air through your lips and it makes a really high-pitched sound. Oh, like this? The Chinese place with chicken wings be busting though. Dude, they actually are fucking really good. Chinese chicken wings go harder than most like wing restaurants. You sound like a horse when you try. What does that even mean? What does that mean to sound like a horse? It's cool I can control it. It's all in the throat, funnily enough. It's you can get that sort of vibrato in your whistle by adjusting like your throat. I can move my Adam's apple really well, which allows me to be able to do things like that. But for some reason, sometimes when I try to whistle, it's probably because my mouth isn't lubricated enough. Sometimes I struggle to whistle. But sometimes it's not that bad. I can only whistle at a specific pitch, actually. Weirdly enough, I didn't realize that. I can't do it. I'm losing my touch. Lady Pixie, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Happy 2 years. Happy 2 Thanks to a certain berry, I found out about you and fell in love. No para. I found you in December of 24, and I didn't think I'd stick around for this long, but now I'm not leaving. Well, thank you, Lady Pixie. I'm glad to hear that. I can't imagine what berries have been talking to you recently, but I'm glad they did. Thank you. To whomever this mysterious berry emoji may be referring to, I appreciate you very much. Thank you. And thank you, Lady Pixie, for sticking around for so long. I appreciate you as well. Ghosting, thank you for the super chat. The abuse against ghosts is crazy here. Stop talking about it. Arr. Okay, that joke might be getting outplayed now. Don't worry, Ghosting, you're a beloved member. You're fine, don't you worry. Kuroi Tenshi, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. Nin, thank you very much for the 5 gifted member pips. Thank you. Vintage, thank you very much for the super chat. Happy I found you day 1, stayed, and made myself known. Happy 2 years with you. Happy 2 years with you, Doof? Doof? Did you call me Doof? Vintage, did you call me Doof? Ignore the fact that it's from my backup account. It wouldn't let us send me from my let me send it from my main. Don't worry, you're good. I didn't think I needed to read the backup part. Thank you, Lady Pixie's backup. Doofus? They said doof on minor spelling mistake. Steak. Doofus and great times. I'm just saying words now to an explosion. What just happened, Vintage? What the hell just happened? You did doof. You doofed. Doof in German means dumb or stupid. Okay, I'm gonna read it as it is. Happy I found you day 1, comma, stayed, comma, and made myself known. No period. Happy 2 years with you, doof. Fun and great times, comma. I'm just saying words now to an explosion. So either I had a stroke or you did, and one of us has to figure out who it was. Can you guys find out who had the stroke? Is that why Doofenshmirtz is named that way? That makes sense. A comical scientist villain that's actually kind of a dork. The doof of the high seas. The keyboard had a stroke? That's true. Every time you type on the keyboard, you're having a keyboard stroke. A stroke of the keys. And Happy Maki, thank you very much for the 21 months. Welcome back aboard. Can't believe it's been 2 years already. Happy anniversary. Haptua! Thank you for being there every time I need my comfort zone. I was gone for like the past 2 weeks. What you mean? I wasn't there for you when you needed me most. I failed you. Happy Maki. No, but I'm glad to hear that I can be your comfort zone. Thank you so much. Thank you. If I insult you, sorry, my imaginary cat walked across my keyboard. Sorry, my fish was typing when I was gone. Sorry about that. Looks at all the VODs. 486, I think it was. 487? I can't remember. Miri Mushi, thank you very much for the Streamlabs dono. Happy 2-year anniversary. Happy to be here with you celebrating yet another amazing milestone. Thank you for another year of laughs and good times. Looking forward to seeing what you plan to do this year. Yeah, me too. Me too. I sure hope we get some good stuff this year. I say, knowing full well that we are going to be getting some good stuff this year. I plead dyslexic for all the things I type. Okay, you know what? That holds up in court. That holds up in the court of Gale. Issa, thank you very much for the Streamlabs dono. Thank you. Happy 2nd anniversary. I hope you and Pup are doing well in the cold weather. Pup actually loves the snow. Pup actually is not bothered whatsoever by the snow, which is super fantastic to hear. 486 or 7. That was not my intention, but I guess that one did slip by. I might be a little newer, but I've enjoyed the 6 or 7 months I've spent with you all. Shut the hell up! Thank you, Issa. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Eggmally, thank you for the Streamlabs dono. Thank you, thank you. A penny for your thoughts when the housing crisis looks dismal. It can't be said enough how greatly appreciated and loved, no para, you are. Thank you for a fun 2 years, and here's to continued growth. Happy Avenimanniversary. The fuck did you just say to me? I know I said something similar yesterday, but what the fuck did you just say to me? Thank you, Eggmally. Yin Yang, thank you for the Streamlabs though. Thank you. Happy 2 years. Up to At work, no audio in VOD gang, but can't believe it's been 2 years. Thank you so much for all the memories we've had and the future ones we'll make. Of course. Thank you so much, Yin Yangs. Good luck at work today. Good luck. Eggmally, thank you again. Another Streamlabs dono. We care about you just as much as you care about us. Why is Eggmally being nice? That's not your character. Come on. Do an egg pun. Don't be nice. No, you don't do that. Don't be nice. Say Ami Yuka, thank you very much for the Streamlabs dono also. It says for the silent reading, so I imagine I was supposed to read that one by myself, but thank you very much, say Ami Yuka. I appreciate it. I'm glad. I still can't believe I was like, damn, you seem a lot more fierce in person than I anticipated. It was really funny hearing your thoughts about your workplace and stuff like that during the meet and greet. That was crazy for me. It was like crazy whiplash. In a good way, by the way. In a good way. I feel very similar to a lot of regards that you had. You're just a little burb? We're all just little burbs. You're a fucking meerkat bird. What you talking about? Long ass bird. Long ass meerkat body with a bird wing. Everyone here is always lovely. That's what I like to hear. I love to hear that. I want to be the only unlovely person here. I want to be the only one who is a fucking piece of shit, screaming and shouting profanities. Everyone else, enjoy your time. Be comfy. Okay. That is all of the Supas and the Streamlabs donos. I know we didn't exactly talk about recapping the entire, the last 2 years, but I don't think I possibly could. Let's just say that today stands to mark another day of our fucking long-ass journey on this channel. Going into the history books as yet another one, Gale Galleon. Completely went off the rails, talked about the housing crisis, pulled out the Riz. He chilled for his merch, which is crazy character progression. We didn't think he could do that when he debuted. I've definitely changed in a lot of ways. And in so many ways, I've stayed the same. And I can only hope in the future that I'll be able to change even more in the future, but positively. You didn't see any Riz? What the fuck did you say? You didn't see no Riz? Well, how's about this for a bite of an apple? Suck my ass! Yes. Suck my ass. And they, thank you so much for the Streamlabs. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are having a good time here. I want to continue having fun going forward. I'm still restructuring myself. I would say that in the future, there might be changes in regards to like scheduling. Maybe there's a potential for it. It may or may not change. I don't know. Everything's up in the air right now. I don't know what I need to put it bluntly. So this could be a very volatile time in our lives. Not in a bad way. Not volatile in a bad way. Just volatile in a way that things can be subject to change. But I'm not going anywhere. One thing is certain, is that I will still be here. And I promise that. Unless they fucking fire me for showing my dick on stream, I'll be here. Cookies, thank you very much for joining the membership once again. Welcome back aboard. Welcome back aboard to the member pip. Yeah. I know I've been a little bit off of Twitter recently with like actually tweeting. A part of that is a choice. I'll be back to it, you know, in the future. But for the time being, I need to just sort of like mellow out, take a lot of time for myself still, and just reestablish myself. I think I feel ungrounded, and so I have a lot of concerns with myself that just sort of like they're just kind of like in there in my brain, flying around, but I can't grab them. I can't grab them. So I've been struggling with understanding my needs. That's all. It's all just my learning period. Twitter sucks. Twitter does suck, but you guys don't suck. And I don't want to distance myself you know, any more than I have already done by taking a break. It's like that one fly in the house. It is. Pisses me off. All right. I think that will do it for me today, everybody. I will be heading out. Gonna get that rest that I apparently so desperately need that I did not realize, even more so than I ever anticipated. Otapippy, everybody. Please, if you guys have the ability to, I'm gonna go and grab the 2-year anniversary link if you guys would like to purchase it. Sorry, I think. If you guys would like to purchase it, it is right here. And you know, if you can't purchase it, it's okay, but every little bit helps. Things like this support us in more than just money ways. Being able to sell merch allows us to man, I'm not even gonna say it. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not saying it. You can't make me. I'm updating the link tree right now. I know you guys are so curious. There we go. Sorry, just doing work. There we go. Okie dokie. I'm not gonna link the link tree just because it's kind of redundant. It's the only thing on there right now. Do it, no kahunas. I do not have any kahunas. I have no kahunas. You said you're not gonna cut yourself off. In this case, I'm pissed because, like straight up, I want to see like a sponsorship in the future. I want to get like a sponsorship. I want FSP to hook us up with like a sponsorship that we can get on stream, but I haven't seen that yet. So what I was gonna say is tangential to that, but since we haven't seen it, I don't want to play off of it. Atua. Barry, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Tell FSP to enable gifting on their fancy new site, please. It's all very new tech, and I'm sure it'll come around one day. ... Thinking emoji. But don't worry, I'll make sure they know. Thank you guys. I will be going now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and tomorrow we're gonna be playing Thief Simulator 2, as we were supposed to do last week. This time, or no, I guess yeah, last week this time. Uncle Daddy, thank you for the super chat. I'm still new here, but happy 2 years anniversary, Avalon. Thank you. Is that anime girl vomiting in a toilet as your profile picture? I love that. I love that for us. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Take care, everybody. Otsu Bibi. Bye bye.